are up, Commissioner.
Bannock County Commissioners are back in session. I'd ask for a motion to go into the public hearing.
Mr. Chair, I'd move that we enter into the public hearing.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. So, public hearing, and this is a scheduled public hearing of the Board of Bannock County Commissioners regarding the vacation of right-of-ways in Sunnygate Subdivision. We're charged by law to keep a clear record of the hearing and to stay within county and state rules and regulations. The rules: this is a hearing for public comment and is not a question and answer session. Everyone shall exhibit respectful behavior. Anyone deemed unruly will be escorted out of the building. Only one person may speak at a time and must be recognized by the chair before speaking. The time limit is 3 minutes. If someone does not want to speak or would like someone else to speak on their behalf, they may give their, I don't allow that. We don't give extra time to anybody, so that's got to be scratched out. You have your 3 minutes. If you use them, good. If you don't, nobody else gets them. Does everybody understand the procedures? Okay. So, written comment. We don't have any additional written comment from what's in the couple of comments in the packet, but that's
We have not received anything additional since the packet was sent to you.
okay. All right, thank you. So it looks like Mr. Betcher,
Yes, sir.
come on up and tell us a little bit about what's going on.
All right. Well, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Greg Betcher, and I'm a property owner in Sunnygate Park. Okay, and over the years I've worked with other property owners in Sunnygate Park because we all have a bunch of small individual lots that basically don't have any value. So by working together, we make bigger lots, and by making bigger lots, we meet the requirements of that 1 acre minimum lot to get, buildable permits for the property out there in Sunnygate. So by combining lots, we bring value to ourselves as property owners because, again, an individual lot has no value, but a buildable, 1 acre or greater lot has value. By combining these lots, we also bring value to Bannock County too, okay? And the way we do that is obviously a tax-based revenue, right? $520 lots make $100 a year, but a 1 acre buildable lot, whatever the tax rate is for, a certain value of lot brings in a lot more than $100 a year. The other way it brings value too is the residents of Bannock County. Okay, now there is some property that if they want to live out in the country, they can build on. Okay, so they have more access to property. And then the other way we bring value to Bannock County is we clean up a mess that's about 60 years old. Okay, and I'm sure if you've talked to any of the departments, ran anything by with Sunnygate, it's been a challenge just to even have on the books the way it's been plotted and recorded and stuff. So by having the opportunity to combine lots and make some value for all the entities involved, I think that's positive. Okay, and over the years we've worked with roads and bridges, planning and zoning, fire district, noxious weed district, and everybody pretty much agrees that this is a positive step forward for this subdivision. Just over the last year we put in roads that we thought were going to be value to, access to buildable lots. So the roads we put in, which we paved and, accepted by the county, involved Lee Street, Utah, Aubrey, West, and Burton, okay? And so by doing that, we think we brought value to the county and, again, cleaned up some more of the needs out there, so to speak, with this subdivision. What I have for you today is, and I think it's been submitted, but basically a master plan, and I'd like to just review that with you guys in case there's any questions. But if you kind of look at that master plan, it basically has 3 areas that are shaded and colored. Okay, and the green area highlights basically previous road vacations and lot combinations. And I think this is our 4th time coming through the county commissioners. The my printer shows yellow, but I think it was kind of orange. That shows today's requested road vacations and then probable lot combinations. And then the blue area basically lists future road vacations and possible lot combinations. And then there's still some small white lots out there, individual lots, people we've either reached out to who didn't want to work with us, or people we have not been able to get in touch with. Somehow somebody's still paying the taxes because they haven't came across the tax deed register or things like that. But anyways, that's what we have there. Again, I want to answer any questions if there's any questions or concerns today. I would ask for the opportunity, if there's no questions or concerns right now, to maybe answer any questions or concerns. I don't know how much more the meeting moves forward, but certainly if something I missed and you guys needed clarity, the goal is to, get some resolution to what we're presenting today so we can move this project forward.
Because you're the applicant, we'll come back and talk to you, but we have other people that have signed up.
Perfect. I just thank you for this opportunity and appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Casey?
Hi. I'm Casey McCarty. I'm here with my wife, Casey, also. I'm from Pocatello. She's from Blackfoot. For a little over a year and a half, we've been in the process of trying to buy a lot out there at Sunnygate. And that lot in particular it includes that portion of West Street that we're hoping to vacate today, or here soon. And our family's growing, so we'd like to build a home out there soon, like maybe even start this fall, if it allows. And we just wanted to come down and show our support for the approval of these road vacations.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
There's no one else that has signed up to speak. Planning and zoning, any comments?
Do you have any questions for us, Commission? You've had that packet to look at and study.
Questions?
We have worked with Mr. Betcher diligently for this particular application with helping obtain greater clarity with the document that he provided for his master plan. It makes sense. One of the components in all of this is that Mr. Betcher has played the long game, meaning he has been working on these properties for a number of years. And when I say a number greater than 10, slowly acquiring them so that he could take 2/10 of an acre, and if he had 5 of those, combine them together to get an acre, so that now it meets the minimum standard lot size of the ordinance, and he can then sell that property and we can have a building permit applied for. We have greater opportunity with what Mr. Betcher is proposing for increasing tax base, particular elements that are, in our opinion, supportive of our comprehensive plan of greater tax base, which is, in my opinion, of the public interest in supporting that. I don't have any other comments for you other than we will continue. If this moves forward, there are other items that we will continue to work with Mr. Betcher. There's one more component of the vacation, as he said, in that upper corner, because he needs to still provide access to property owners that have not sold to him. And there's a chance that they may never. Some of these properties, who knows, as Mr. Betcher said, who's paying the property tax on them and finding contacts, but it's been very diligent. I think it's very noteworthy of what he's tried to accomplish. And we haven't found anything at this point with his master plan that would be a negative relative to approval and still providing access to other property owners that would still need access.
Okay. And as there's no one else in the audience to speak, I'd ask to close the public hearing part, and then we can have discussion as a board.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I move that we close the public hearing.
If you have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any comments or question as a board?
Just We had some discussion, I think it was last year, about snow removal or access roads. Am I thinking the right spot?
Correct.
Okay.
And since then, those roads, I believe those roads have been brought before you, and they are built to county
County
standard, and
okay.
they have been, by resolution, accepted under road and bridge for maintenance
Okay.
and snow removal, et cetera. So in regards to that particular concern, that's now taken care of.
Okay. That's what I thought, I just wanted to verify that. Actually, I'm in big support of this because for many, many years, you drive down that section of highway and see all this land that's just sitting there doing nothing. And so if you guys are good with it, I'm in support.
John, any comments?
No.
Well, I'll just say that last time we met, I says I'm not taking this anymore until I get a master plan. And so I appreciate you coming forward with clarity, and because I live in Ingham, I drive by there every single day. It's good to see the improvements and to meet the people that are moving in. So I would ask for a motion.
Mr. Chair, I would move that we approve the request for the vacation of the right-of-way as indicated within the packet.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. With that being said, we are adjourned.